Oh, it's another Lionsgate movie. So, of course, as you all know, Lionsgate will copyright claim you for essentially posting posters of the movie or doing stuff that is fair use. Yes, the same company that does this stuff, and no wonder their stock is always down because they're greedy. So, make sure if you do any reviews on Lionsgate movies, give them the just results and put nothing as the movies because that's what they deserve for doing it. So struggles. Lionsgate is already struggling and stuff because they don't have any movies. But now we have the movie called Patriots Day. It's another one of Lionsgate's hundreds of war movies that no other company will publish. So it's actually made by CBS Films, the same people who made The Hell or High Water, because anything that's actually made by Lionsgate that is not The Hunger Games is completely bad or okay to mediocre. Some of them are good, but a lot of them are to bad to mediocre. Of course, this movie is based off, of course, the Boston Marathon bombings and the subsequent terrorist manhunt. This movie is based off true events, so if you there will be spoilers for the actual events that have happened during the Boston Marathon bombings, because this is what this movie is based off of. Basically, the movie starts off the day before the Boston Marathon bombing. The next day, the Muslim people, because I can't pronounce the name, I'll pronounce the names. Dakozao and Tomyans Towsanov detonate 2 bombs during the Boston Marathon, which of course happens every year, and watch people from other countries go here. And of course, as you all know, what followed, watch some people die, a lot of people are injured, and people go to hospitals. Very sad story. The FBI, of course, try to find this guy because they have to. He killed people. They can't let him get away with it. And they look for suspects. And then they find that footage and they identify these 2 guys, the brothers, as the suspects. Of course, they release the pictures to the public without no further evidence. Hand is forced to the pictures that leaked to the press. The men continue looking for the 2 people. That's now when they kill Officer Seacal and attempt to steal his gun. They kidnap a guy called Dong Ming, who enters who's basically a hostage, and he escapes to the mobile gas station, and he called the police. Then chaos ensues. They go find him and they go track him down. The brothers down. The police have him cornered. Basically, Tamerlan is one of the brothers is dead, and the other manages to escape. And then afterwards, they go find and the city's practically shut down until they find this guy, and some guy was going out, and they find him in a boat, and he has been sentenced to death, and that's what happened. Is based off of real events for basically and for obstructing the and his 3 cowards bomb. So were arrested for obstructing the investigation, and authorities are continuing to seek information about the involvement in the bombing. So this is a great movie about what happened in history, about a day that was very tragic and sad, and the events that followed afterwards, and the manhunt. It's a good at the first half. It's pretty sad. Of course, it's based off of a very sad event, and sadly, this film actually flopped because it released in January, which is the reason why it flopped. Probably it was due to poor timing. And of course, not many people are going to go see a movie like this. So, of course, the movie it was very positive reviews, and it's basically a pretty good film about the events that have happened. And it actually won an award, which was good for the movie and Peter Berg in general. And he has made, I don't know, I haven't seen any of his other movies. He made some bad movies and some good movies. He made a terrible Battleship movie. Never liked that. That movie was terrible. And the only movie I've seen that's made by him was Patriots Day. So this guy is basically known for making flops and bad movies and stuff. Oh yeah, and also Scott Stubber made it, which he also made Bird Box. Bird Box. But I give this movie an 8 out of 10. It's a very great movie based off of actual real events that happened in history. So of course the spoilers will be in this will in the movie. Because if you already knew what the events were, you could already know what the plot could be about and everything like that. So that's basically it. So there wasn't really anything else to talk about. The plot was very accurate to the events that have happened. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and goodbye.